Today we're making barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese pizza. Delicious. 765 grams of bread flour and 14 grams of diastatic malt powder. This is diastatic malt powder. You can get it on Amazon. If you don't have it, don't use it. You're just gonna get better browning in your home oven with it. 20 grams sea salt, 436 grams of water, 1/3 of a teaspoon of active dry yeast right into our water, and then we're gonna whisk it. We've got our mixer going on the lowest speed possible. We're gonna go in with our yeast water. Just dump all of it in. And we're gonna mix for about 5 minutes or so. Now that the dough is hydrated, we're gonna go in with our salt. And we're going to mix for 2 more minutes. Dough is done kneading. We're gonna take it out and we're gonna form it into a ball. And we're going to let it sit at room temp with a damp towel for an hour. When we come back after that hour, we're going to form it into 4 different dough balls and put it in the fridge for a day. You could go 2 days, you could go 3 days. Don't go more than 3 days. It'll start to get flat on you. And then just cover with a damp towel. Okay, gonna separate it into 4 dough balls and going to put in a greased proofing container. Just like that. Number 1, we want to get these balls nice and tight. That. And then we'll put it into our proofing container. All 4 of them. We're smoking a pork butt today. We're gonna get the green egg going at about 250, 275, and we're gonna cook it until about 165 internal, and then we'll wrap it in foil and throw it back on the smoker until it reaches about 205 internal. We're gonna use yellow mustard as the binder, and we're gonna use Meat Church Holy Voodoo as the seasoning. Gonna put the pork butt on. Put a probe in. Spritz with vinegar every 30 minutes. Pork is ready to wrap. It's at 165 internal. And to wrap it, I do tin foil down, and then butter, brown sugar, and I like hot honey too. And then we're gonna take our pork and we're gonna do fat cap side down. And we'll wrap nice and tight. Okay, pork has been resting for about 2 hours. We're gonna pull the bone out. We're gonna shred it. Time for a taste test, and then we're gonna put this on a pizza tomorrow with mac and cheese. Gonna be bomb. So tender, so good. Dough has been resting for 2 hours. It's ready to be shaped. Okay, you're gonna wanna dust your peel, some flour, wipe off any excess, put our dough on, and so it doesn't bubble up, you're gonna take a fork and poke some holes in the center. Okay, now we're gonna sauce it, about like that. Now we're gonna do Parmesan. Now we're gonna par bake it in the oven for a few minutes, and we'll finish it off with the macaroni and cheese. Gonna put macaroni and cheese on now. This pizza's been par baking for about 5 minutes. And then we'll throw it back in the oven for a couple more minutes. Now the pulled pork. Now cheddar cheese over the top of it. And back in the oven. Okay, we just pulled the pizza from the oven. We put it on this cooling rack. That way the condensation doesn't build up when it sits on the cutting board and you'll get a crisper pizza. So, gonna take some barbecue sauce now that it's out, and I'm gonna drizzle over the top of our pizza here. Delicious.